Hey Periscopers, this is Africa. In today, wow, that was really close up. I just wanted to hop on really quick and share a little bit of wisdom that I gained when I was reading my son's actual favorite storybook. And I thought you would really love it. Hey Lisa, it's good to see you. Oh, thanks so much for the hearts. That's so sweet. And Dakar maybe. Hey, I just thought it'd be really fun. I mean, there's so much we could learn. If you would share this out with your followers and over on Twitter, I would love that. Hit the little man and start following me. Hey, Rainbow Sparkle. And I just thought it'd be so much fun because I sometimes get so much wisdom. Oh, from India. Awesome. I'd love to hear where everyone's from. So go ahead and put that in there. Hey, Darla, thanks for sharing. I was reading a book to my son the other night, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Hey, Lisa, that, wow. So much we can learn from children's books. It's like all those lessons we learn when we're young and we forget when we're old. So I want to go ahead and share it with you right now, but go ahead, share this out, and feel free to follow me by hitting the little man there. Cincinnati, woo! I know, isn't that crazy, Lisa? I get so much from children's books, and also from, let's see, what's wrong? There we go. And from, cartoons, okay? I have to admit, I'm a mom. I watch tons of cartoons. So this book is called Thank You Bear. And this is like, I wish my arms were longer, but so I apologize for that, like right now. Thanks for those beautiful purple hearts. So I know I said it's story time, and I'm not kidding. I love stories. So this is all about really ideal clients. All right, so I'm just going to show you the picture part rather than the words part. Oh, I love Winnie the Pooh, and I do love Dr. Seuss. I have Sam, Green Eggs and Ham almost completely memorized. Is that not crazy? All right, so this is called Thank You Bear. And so early one morning, a little bear found a little box. Isn't that a gorgeous box? I thought so when I first saw the book. And he looked inside and said, why, it's the greatest thing ever. Mouse will love this. Right? It's like sometimes you see something like your ideal client's going to love it. And, in this case, Mouse is Bear's ideal client. So, Bear is on his way to find Mouse, and he showed the box to the monkey. Hey, Malago. And the monkey said, that's not so great. It's like detractor number one. It's like, you have this great idea. You're sharing it out. Thanks for those beautiful green hearts. And they're like, not so great. So you share it with another friend, just like Bear does. This great idea that you have. He showed it to Al, and Al said, I've seen those before. It's been done. Why are you bothering with this? It's just kind of mean, but, and I want to say probably Al's concerns are well placed, but who knows? Thanks for those purple hearts. And then, of course, Bear's going along, and he showed it to Fox. And Fox said, you're holding it the wrong way. Like, you're totally doing it wrong. Maybe you should do the idea a different way. Okay? Instead of the original way, where you were so amazed. I thought I'm going to mess up. There we go. And then he showed it to the elephant. And the elephant said, I think it's too small. When you find out, your friend says, you know what, you're not thinking big enough. You've got a bigger, bolder message than that. You're just thinking too small. All right? And then he showed it to another friend. He showed it to Squirrel, and Squirrel said, it'd be much better if you gave it to me. Like, change it up to suit a different audience. Who cares about Mouse, Oh, thanks for those beautiful purple and green hearts. Almost like mint. I love it. Okay. So then he tried to show it to the bunny. But Bunny said, I don't have time to look right now. When you want to share something awesome with a friend and they don't have time for you, especially if it's your latest business idea, sometimes it's just as well, okay? And so what happened was, you could see he's getting kind of sad. And the little bear stopped, and he wondered whether it was so great after all. Like, is my idea even worth it? Does it even really matter? He had all those people who were downers. One guy who didn't even care to bother to take a look. And just as he was wondering, Mouse came along and asked Bear, hey, what do you got? Okay, I was paraphrasing there a bit, guys. on the ground. There we go. And showed it to the mouse. And mouse looked at it this way and that. Come here. Then mouse crawled inside the empty box and said, "It's the greatest thing ever!" Yeah. Thank you, bear. So I hope you guys really enjoyed your comments on it. And like I said, you know, it's like when he finally got around to really who his ideal client was, right? To Mouse. Mouse freaking loved it. Mouse was all over it, like super excited to see it. You know, and that's what happens when you're actually talking to your ideal client. You know, you can have the best idea. Other people may not get it at all, you know, but they're not your ideal client. You know, they may be very well-meaning like, Al, you know, maybe it's been done before. Maybe they think you could do it differently. But if you know in your heart that you've got the right thing for that audience, you've got to give that. And if you want to get advice on whether it's a good thing, whether it's going to do well, thank you so much, Lisa, then go ahead. Ask people in that audience. You know, if Bear would have gone around and asked other mice about the box, he would have had a completely different experience and wouldn't have gotten so discouraged toward the end. And I really hate seeing that because I see it all the time with entrepreneurs that get so dang discouraged because someone wants to put down their idea. Someone's saying it won't work. Someone's saying you've got to reformat. You've got to do it differently. In fact, you've got to follow my exact rules for doing things. I see that so often. Like there's only one way to do it and it's my way. And if you don't do it that way, you're going to fail. You know, and that's not true. It's not really getting down to you, the message that you bring out into the world, and the people that you're here to serve. And I think innately, as an entrepreneur, you know who that is, and you know how best to serve them. And any confusion can be put aside when you just talk to them. So I just wanted to do a really quick scope on that. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and put them in. Thank you so much for those beautiful teal hearts. They're gorgeous. Okay, and if you want to follow me, go ahead and hit the little man down there at the bottom, and you can start following me. And if you want to jump on my email list, of course I would love that. I do Tech 30 on Thursdays, where I answer all sorts of strategy and tech. Any questions you have about running your online business, and you can go to africaarchield.com/tech30 and sign up so you know when I'm going to be on. You'll be on the webcast, or you can come on over to Periscope. So, with that, I don't see any questions. So thank you so much for jumping on with me today. Be peaceful, joyous, and love-filled. Rock out the rest of your day.